So while he's setting that up, I actually have not had the opportunity to meet you. So hello, I am Julie Hochgesang from the Department of Linguistics, and Language Documentary Studies is a little bit different, but the principles overlap here with documentary studies, so we have so much in common, and it's so wonderful to meet both Stan and BJ. So this may look like a sad story, but it's not. It is a story of hope. And the last 4 presentations have talked about stories and collecting of stories and the valuing of those stories. And that is so important. And what I want to talk about is what we do then. Where do those stories live? And that is what I will be presenting on. So data is what we're talking about here. At Gallaudet, we have videos that record ASL and record the history of ASL. So we have a plethora of all of these videos, all the way since 1910 when video began here at Gallaudet. And often we find them in the Gallaudet Video Library. Sometimes we find them on YouTube channels. And we find them in various places, sometimes in the classroom, sometimes out of the classroom. Sometimes there are interviews of one person, sometimes it's students giving their stories. But we find all of these videos in various places. So like I said, there are thousands, not hundreds, but thousands of videos. But most of those videos do not have a home. And so those stories can be easily forgotten. And so I'm calling these videos and stories homeless. They're also in different formats. I was born in 1979, and so maybe before my time, some of these beta VHS, DVDs, now we have videos on phones and so forth. So all these different formats that are also processed very differently. So sometimes they can be uploaded to computers, and sometimes they cannot. Some can be played on PCs, some on Macs, and some on both. So oftentimes this means they're inaccessible. So these videos need a home. So the needs are clear. I don't think I need to talk about that much more, but I'd like to share my work, and this is the first step in giving our data a home. Currently, we're developing something that we call the ASL SignBank, and we have over 2,000 signs already, and this will be made available to the public at some point, and this is used to actually house our data and to make that readily available to the public. So the ASL SignBank has various people using various signs, sharing their various experiences. And so when we have this data, then we will be able to give them a home and annotate them. And so that would not be possible without Stan and DJ Schuchman. So